Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What's up, everybody? I'm MrGlasco. This is MrGlasco TV. It is technically it's now Wednesday, June 20th, 2018. I was trying to go live Tuesday, June 19th, 2018. So, did I say 19? 2019? Whatever. Late. A little bit late. A little bit, 3 hours, 45 minutes late. But, had some technical issues. And I'm trying new things. Trying new things in my pre-production. Like, even when I already had a laundry list of things to get used to, trying keep adding to it. So, yeah, fun stuff. Then I need to revise, I need all the whatever. We're here. We're gonna play some more of The Wolf Among Us. It's a tale based on the Fables comics from DC and Vertigo Comics, where it's our old Aesop's favorites living among us in this world, where they use what's called glamour to appear human and normal, and they're just trying to live their life, and they all seem to be not that great a shape of, their lifestyle. They're living in these shabby apartments and stuff, living in with we haven't yet to see people living in the laps of luxury, so to speak, and then now there's a murderer on the loose, and we're trying to track the person down because they recently killed Snow White, which the wolf, the big bad wolf, which we play, Big B, apparently had, or obviously had a crush on her, and so we gotta rectify that. Let's see. Game? Play now. Boom. Do a test kappa here. Anything, you guys? Oh. Kappa. Even I get the latency, guys. So, oh wait, I didn't turn on my remote or my controller. I have to restart. Let's see. It's me, just in case anybody's like watching and they're like, what? Something just plugged into my computer. And also we're gonna kind of see. Yeah, I gotta restart it. BRB. I wonder if that's gonna mess up with the broadcast. Which we're also gonna test to see. Good. It's like messing with my capture card now. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Gotta believe. Okay. Anytime it does that, it does a hard reset of the resolution, which is fun, I guess. Just as long as I remember to catch it. But one thing I wanted to look at is this. Oh, this might mess it up again. So technically, here, if we go to broadcast, right? This is the Steam app. This is the actual Steam app. And we go to Wolf Among Us. We should technically be here. Oh, there we are. And we are. So it works. That's cool. But this is the convoluted way. It doesn't show up in my, as far as I know, it doesn't show up on my activity feed or on my profile, which, oh, it's right there. Well, there you go. What's up, Space Lord? There you go. Tutorials. I should probably make one because this is very. It's cool because it's not even my game. Which, when you watch other people's game, when you select in your settings to have your game able to be watched, typically it'll then capture your game, and if you give it permission for your mic and stuff like that. But I'm feeding a stream to an address on Steam that's letting me do my actual broadcast there, which is kind of cool. Let's double check resolution again. Okay, resolution didn't pop out. Yeah, sorry if you were waiting there. No, I was saying yesterday it's trying to be on by 9 and it's after midnight. It's having issues. And when I get into like pre-production mode to start my stream, I get tunnel vision, so I'm not jumping on Twitter to say, hey guys, gonna be late and stuff, because I feel like that would just add to my anxiety and stress and derail me from getting things done. So based on the preview, this is a disclaimer, and the obvious little XXX on the neon XXX there on the wall, there's gonna be some nudity, so just a heads up.
Mr. Toad.
Game is rated M for mature.
Big B, before he completely tears up the place.
Oh.
Whoa, 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 hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid cunt?
Nice.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
Look, whatever it is, it's between you and Beast. I'm staying out of it.
It's not what you might be thinking.
Have you seen my wife?
What am I
Have
thinking?
you seen Beauty?
Nope, haven't seen her.
Liar.
Come with me.
Snow White. Oh, that's not her. Faith.
Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow!
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow. I'm D. He's dumb.
ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy. I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here.
Ollie, you're out of paper towels and gonna string me up, baby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
Alright, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named... Fuck, man!
This fucking lapdog. He comes sniffing around this part of town. Rich fucks and the woodlands need a shake from her. Ain't that right, Bigby?
Yeah, tore that guy's arm off.
Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
This is out of order.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
Kind of out of order, but get the gist. Drama. Oh, they didn't even show her getting her head cut off. Oh wait, was that the preview for this episode? I feel like that was the last thing we saw. Those are police lights. Very artsy fartsy.
Mr. Wolf!
Oh. So you're gonna try to blame
Making
me?
this more difficult than it has to be. If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep.
Smoking's bad, I'm crying.
How are you feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
Need to find this guy.
I'll be better when I find who did this, which I can't do while sitting in here.
We all want the same thing here, Bigby. Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do.
Really? It's
But I
somebody...
could use your cooperation.
I don't think you do.
You know, I hate to say it, but I don't think you do.
Of course. You're right. I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
I'm on TV. And I'm on your monitor.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for
Why so
you.
quiet?
Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep? No? Didn't think so. Your nose is bleeding.
That's never a good sign.
You look nuts right now. I realize that, right? It's kind of hard to take this seriously with that all over your face. It's weird.
You're weird.
Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. Is there something?
Is her head about to explode?
Do you hear that? Please. Please.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
Just make it stop.
This is how The Walking Dead starts. I think she finished. And we are out of here.
We have to go, now.
What's going on?
What the fuck is going on?
You should be thanking me. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the
Because this
woodlands.
game's going bankrupt?
Well, hurry up.
Dang. Well, the quality did kind of... Or wait, from your point of view. In my opinion. They had some in the beginning. Like the first season, Walking Dead season Telltale game, solid. someone buys them out, someone can remake it, right? Technically. Buys the rights. I'm gonna ignore him. He's a jerk.
We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him, and he hasn't said anything useful. And, Bigby, we have to tread carefully here. We can't implicate an innocent man, and people are already worried about your conduct.
There's two of them, Dee and Dunn, and they've been snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't mean they're necessarily involved in the murders.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking, Bigby. It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too.
Minecraft stuff. I didn't even.
You know,
I
never get
almost
more
forgot about the
blue
Minecraft
skies.
stuff.
Now, for it to be snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening.
Give me a
don't
fucking
care.
break.
What?
You treated her like the fucking maid, and now? You want a shoulder to cry on? You didn't care then, and you don't care now.
That is not true. Not true at all. I thought we had some common ground, could discuss this like gentlemen.
Just forget it.
Just forget it.
I don't know why I'm asking you, but did she give any indication as to what she was thinking? When you saw her last, I mean.
Bone Regency?
I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was, I guess, fine, I suppose.
We're gonna change things.
Could come off as callous sometimes, but she wasn't really. She said that she wanted to change things, make it easier for Fables to get help when they
See, I
need
wonder
it.
if the Fables comics has any stake in like being able to pull something off from their
I
end.
don't know what else to say, Bigby.
From
We
DC?
have to put an end to this.
DC Comics and was it Vertigo?
It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
Because it's kind of like the Walking Dead series, right? Like,
Please, Bigby.
I wonder if they have
White,
any
I got it.
direction or influence in these kind of games.
That's not a very good answer, is it? Come on, just tell me what I want to know.
I thought Bluebeard was a
Make
bad
things
guy.
A lot less painful for you, in theory.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
I know that
You were
voice.
supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence.
Backhand him.
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
Hello, Bigby.
I want answers, Dee.
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
This isn't a joke.
You think this is a joke? Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
Dave
I
Fennoy.
still have questions for you, Dee.
Sounds like a personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Who's your
Let him
boss?
He's got more experience with these kinds of things.
Back in the alley, you mentioned your employer. Who is it? Who are you working for?
Why? You looking to change your occupation?
Ow!
All right, Dee. Let's get to know each other.
Picture? I'm gonna hit him after everything I do. Show it to him.
Fuck, Bigby. Don't make me look at that. Just put that away. Please.
You could help us.
This is why we're here. Someone killed this woman, and we need to know who.
I get it, I do, but I can't tell you what I don't know.
Maybe your employer knows, jerk.
Just tell me who your employer is.
I'd like to help you, but I can't. My brother and I, we got a thing about loyalty. We do our job and we keep our mouths shut. If we don't hold up our end, we don't get paid.
Your brother.
About the money,
Where
huh?
was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Oh
Take
wait,
your best guess.
I have that
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
fabric from
Then
the
where is he?
alley.
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
I know you enjoy my company.
Okay. Nice.
I'm saving that.
Evidence. Maybe. Potentially. Burn them? Ooh.
This is really... What's the point of this?
This is the point.
Fuck! Stop, you fucker! So, this is how it's gonna be.
What are you doing?
Getting answers.
I told you to keep yourself under control.
Let me handle this. Where's your brother, Dean?
Bluebeard's like,
I don't know, okay? I haven't seen him since I left to go find Fates. Since we ran into you. But he didn't
Fates.
kill anybody, so you leave him alone.
You don't call the shots here, D.
Neither do you.
You went to find Faith's what?
Her fucking apartment. That's no secret. You saw me there.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
her,
All right, D.
her
What
jacket.
did you want from Faith?
I'm not telling you shit.
Alright, let's shove this in his mouth maybe?
There's nothing wrong with easing up a little.
Got
You
money.
always carry this much cash?
I don't like banks. So what?
Pocket the money.
I better get that back.
I'm declaring a tax on uncooperative workers.
I think that guy's falling in love with me.
You'll need to account for that. You can't just... There are procedures to be followed. We'll talk about it later.
What did you want from Faith?
I didn't want shit from that little thief. More trouble than she's worth.
I could say the same about you.
Oh yeah? Untie me and see how much trouble I am. That's enough.
What did she steal? Must have been valuable.
I don't know. It was just some dumb thing my boss was after.
What did you say?
Your boss.
He's
Well,
talking.
that brings me back to my first question. Who are you working for?
Is it the king? No,
Come
the
on.
king's dead.
It's clear you're just following orders. So who's calling the shots?
No, I'm fucking done.
I got this bottle of whiskey
You're a mess.
that begs to differ.
You just carry this around.
It ain't illegal, is it?
It's broken though. It's broken over your head.
What the fuck? Bigby, you shit!
Last chance, Steve. Who are you working for?
Fuck you! You're a piece of shit, Bigby. Beauty was wrong about you. You're just a sick...
Beauty? You're full of shit.
Oh, we're good friends.
That's enough.
Beauty.
I will not tolerate this savagery. You think someone was trying to kill Snow? Isn't it more likely someone was trying to get back at you by killing her? It's your violent behavior and inability to control your nature that caused this mess. If it weren't for you, Snow might still be alive.
Nope. You're getting hit. I was gonna wait.
You.
Wait, what?
What's going on down here?
Excuse me? Pardon me? Hello? I knew he was gonna say something, but then I was just gonna say shut up. But then he said he was gonna put her head on me, like her literal head on me? I'm gonna punch his lights up, especially after the way he treated her, trying to act like he cared about her. I like this. Very rarely does a game let me flex my my aggro muscle. Like Lee Everett from The Walking Dead, I felt very connected to his good intentions. With all the characters in Detroit become human, I tried to be balanced. But oh yeah.
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby?
I was kicking butt and taking names.
Abusing a prisoner.
Except for the name of the guy I was trying to
I
find.
thought you could control yourself.
I thought you were dead, Snow.
And that makes it okay?
That should make you feel loved.
I hope it was worth your time.
Hold on. How are you not dead?
Okay, you're gonna have to explain this, because I'm really not getting it.
After our conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is, if it's not Faith's body.
I should have been there, Snow.
I tried calling the business office, but there was no answer. I couldn't find you, or anyone.
Decision you make at the end of
So I
the first
took care
season.
of it.
If it's the decision you're thinking of, I didn't want to put Clementine through that kind of trauma.
Are you gonna be okay? I mean,
I should say I'm glad you're alive.
what's happened?
I'll be fine. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Is this really her?
I just feel like
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
It's an accident, you're saying? It's not your fault. I don't think it's about you. You need to be careful.
If someone wants you dead, at some point they'll realize they missed their target.
Yeah.
And they'll come looking for me. We just have to find
Because either way, he's gone.
and why she was glamored to look
Right.
like me. I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
No, don't tell me.
We just keep doing what we've been doing. We do our jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems? Because that's what my job is right now.
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm
and-
not yours to lose.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry.
The emotion. The
I know
drama.
It's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself.
Get your
I've
dwarves.
been doing it for centuries.
Call on your animals.
TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
Myself.
Myself.
Right.
This place. Yeah, the stoner part was kind of funny. DLC.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there.
Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
Alright. But yeah, back to the end of Walking Dead Season 1. I feel like, you know, there was a parting of ways of sorts, and it was, you know, that was set in stone, basically. To put somebody through extra trauma, in my mind, was just unnecessary. You know, sure, becoming one of those, you know, the transition, I guess, the mercy in that kind of action. That's something for the other person to decide, I feel like, after the fact. But to put that kind of pressure on someone to do it, I can, that's where I was coming from making that decision. We have more cards here?
Solve murders.
Does it change every time? Looks like it does.
Appropriate.
So these are like foreshadowing. She stabbeth my heart 3 times. She died. She, what did she do? She kind of, I don't know. She died. She rejected my affection or my concern for her, kind of. There's another stab coming.
The moon. Usually this is about deception or confusion. But for me...
Yeah, I get the shooting. Because then, from her standpoint, like, if you were to... It's hard to try to play both roles. But I was trying to play it from Lee's role. As, like, as, you know, as him in control, versus in these later games where you play as Clementine, you know, if it was up to her to have that kind of, to play that mercy card, it's like, yeah.
I hope you can find what you're looking
bang,
for.
Bang, bang. Yeah, I guess. That's one way to put it. Trauma's trauma, and then after that, might not associate it even. What's this?
Antacids. Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
A big old bottle. Pills here. Pills.
Oh, that's enough. Mira, vanish! Cancel!
What the hell are you doing?
Watching porn on there?
Don't even get started with me, Sheriff.
What's going on?
I saw what you did down there. Is that how you treat your prisoners? I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to give Tweedledee a good smack after what he put me through. But what you did to him was way over the bloody line. You
Wizard
scared the
League?
shit out of me,
No.
little boy.
Or
He
Wizard
saw
Legend?
everything.
You should have him watch it.
Mr. Toad.
No. I want an explanation.
And what did you expect to see?
I thought maybe I'd catch you on the shitter.
I saw something else, didn't
What?
That's enough.
You're gonna show that to the boy?
Mr. Toad, I deeply regret the distress this has caused you and your son, but right now we need to carry on with the investigation. I will be happy to speak with you about your concerns later, but you must understand how urgent this is. We need to talk to TJ.
This ain't over, Big B.
What's your beef, dude?
TJ. It's all right. Are you ready to talk to Mr. Wolf?
You see what happens if you don't talk, right? little lad.
Watch yourself, Big B. You do anything to hurt me, boy.
It's okay.
You okay,
Are
buddy?
you okay?
Go ahead, TJ.
I go swimming at night sometimes, in the river. I wasn't doing anything bad. I promise.
Of course you weren't.
We know you're a good kid, TJ. You're okay.
You're not in
You're
trouble.
not in trouble. Just
Gonna be
tell me what
nice.
happened.
I was there under the big blocks, and I heard noisy feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
But I didn't.
Then I saw the lady.
Hurry up!
It's okay, son.
Comfort him. They're there. Aw, I should have just
Careful, Big B.
verbally said it.
I know.
The lady fell in, but she didn't have her head on. I thought she was gonna pull me down too.
Yeah, he's messed up now.
She had rocks on her feet, and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
Cinder blocks tied to her ankles. Is there more, TJ?
Is it true? You know when people are lying? I heard you could do that. That's why you're the sheriff.
My job.
Yeah, part of my job is being able to tell when people are lying. I'm really good at it. Is there something else you want to say?
Please, don't be mad.
What is it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
Stop
I gave
me.
you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you. It's dangerous out there. If someone saw you...
You're not in trouble.
Like Ellie's not.
Not this time, Toad.
I'm
So
the
you
daddy
didn't
now.
stay underwater.
Look at me.
I don't know if anyone saw me.
Look at me.
But someone said, stop laughing. And then I was scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes,
Why didn't you tell us before?
I didn't want to be in trouble.
Someone was
Did
laughing?
you hear anyone laughing?
No.
Whose voice?
Do you know whose voice it was?
No.
Oh my god. The stress level.
Sheriff.
Alright, fine.
Okay, TJ.
What's up, armor?
I'm sorry. After I came up again, there was no one there, and I ran home, that's all. I promise. I want to go home.
Not yet. Just kidding. You can go.
Okay, you can go.
So I feel like somebody may have been talking telepathically, maybe?
Thank you, TJ.
Okay, son. Let's get you home.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Come on, then.
I remember. Petridge Farm remembers.
That went about as well as I expected. You want to go look at the body now?
Hey, want to see a dead body? In a minute.
In a minute.
When you're ready.
Futurama? I give this another touch. What if I rub this like 3 times every time I come across it? And Gene's like, hey, how you doing there, guy? Every now and then I come back to visit. Got a little storage unit on the inside.
Hey, mirror.
Hello, Big B. Nice to see you.
That voice is familiar too. Who's the killer? What was Toad watching? Did you? Sounds like. Yeah.
You probably knew Snow was alive the whole time, didn't you?
Possibly so, but the moment has passed. You didn't rhyme, and you never asked. But as you know, I'm quite prolific, if you want me to show you someone specific.
Oh, he's freestyling. Petridge Farm remembers. The woodsman?
The woodsman and I were fighting. Now I want to know where he's hiding. Well, that's helpful.
Headless horseman. Tweedledum.
Where can I find Tweedledum? That piece
It's
of
a scum.
scum.
Nice. Doing there? Creeping? That's it. See a dead body. There's also a bit on I want to say Family Guy, where it's like, yeah, Patriot Farm remembers, and if you don't want anybody to know, you're gonna buy some.
Snow's perfume.
What did it say? What was the name on there? Maybe it's not her. Maybe she is dead. If anybody has any their face scratched out on this. Alright, Stone Monk Wisdom. Appreciate you stopping by. Hanging out. Ring? Maybe we need to look for a ring on a hand. Only thing I could think that would be relevant there. For our purposes. Got all this money too. Make it rain.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Evidence.
Come on.
I wonder how truthfully this stays to the comics. Cause I'm not sure. Like if you put side by side Walking Dead comics versus the Fables comics, I'd assume that like I don't want to make the assumption, but in my mind I feel like Walking Dead's probably more popular. I feel like it. Whether it is or it isn't, I don't know. This is the well I keep threatening to throw people down. I guess it's some kind of like abyss for the bad guys. Yeah, I wonder what happened to the dwarves too. They're the hidden hand. They made themselves the Illuminati of the New World.
I didn't realize I've never seen her face before now.
Are you okay?
You're gonna be okay. You don't have to stay.
I want to stay. I'll be fine. It's just a little strange. The glamour is so effective, it's invasive.
Oh, I guess that's what it is.
Just do what you need to do.
Glamored up.
Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before. Anything?
Nothing.
Let me just reach in. Start throwing up projectile vomiting on the head.
Thanks.
It's this brooch.
That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Interesting.
Looks just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell.
Well, Faith had a ribbon
Dr.
around her neck.
Schweinhardt ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
Put her hand down there.
She got your perfume right.
How would she know? How do you know what perfume I wear?
It's on your
You
desk.
can't fool this nose. Also, I saw the bottle on your desk.
Keep examining the same thing.
Could be a bruise.
This thing in her hand.
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe.
She's holding something? Nobody checked? Pry it open, man.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Rigor mortis.
Jesus, Bigby. What is it?
Flowers.
Flowers.
Yeah.
It's flowers.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks. Anyway, it means it's not a perfect match to your leg, unless
Don't be ridiculous.
maybe she was trying to compensate with that perfume.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
Cheap.
It might be a cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
Go down here first. Before an alien pops out of her stomach.
She was tied up?
They tied cinder blocks to her ankles, so she would sink.
Oh.
Had to have just happened too, so the fact that they're making marks that deep. Someone very strong tied it.
You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Need to open her coat. Mind if I open her coat?
Snow, do you mind if I, open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
It's like as rated M for mature as this game is, they have very conservative. Oh, hello. You okay?
Still okay.
You're right. Stop babying me, Bigby.
Well, I certainly hope you're behaving yourself up here, now that you're done smashing bottles on people. What have you found out?
We're not finished.
Well?
I haven't finished yet.
Well, get on with it then.
I'm about to
Can't
throw
waste too
you
much time here.
in that
Killer
well.
might be preparing another attack as we speak.
We should keep going.
So let's check the pockets. We'll leave the lace underwear for use this.
What is that?
She had the perfume with her. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions. I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at, just to make sure it isn't dangerous.
Let's find out.
Don't you think?
You may be right. One way to find out.
It's like a button. Boop.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
Sure yet?
I'm not sure yet.
I don't want to break it.
Something to do with these rings here.
Could be clues. Oh, it's a puzzle.
A deer. What does that mean? Oh.
Air? Picture? This is Snow White's hair, then we know it's somebody close.
Is that...
Like Ichabod's involved.
It's your hair.
With a monkey? No. Flying monkey wouldn't. Wouldn't dare. It's the dwarfs.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I
Rose.
don't talk much anymore.
Wait, you had a sister?
Who did this, Bigby?
Is it gonna change into a sister?
She's a troll?
You gotta be kidding me.
Dang. Yes, she's a troll.
Yeah, she's a troll. Can we move on?
Who is she? That wasn't there before.
Good thing we didn't go for that
Who do you
lace
think she
underwear.
is? I don't
Dodged
know
a
many
bullet
trolls,
there.
I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
You don't mean that, do you?
Maybe Holly knows.
The owner of the Trip Trap? No, she looks a little... Oh no.
What is it?
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily. She was reported missing, but
Oh, I remember them talking about that.
just slipped through the cracks.
Oh, they gonna be mad.
Right. Who knows? She might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
It was him.
We should go.
Oh,
You can't go out there.
Why not?
It's too dangerous. Someone
Wait,
tried
wait,
to kill you. Bigby, you can't
Wait.
go out there with you. You'd be putting her life at risk.
it's up to her.
Bigby is not in charge of me.
If Snow wants to come with me, I'm not gonna stop her.
But
We should leave now.
Yeah.
The massages that he was getting. Who was it with? Was it with Lily? Or did we not hear who? Because he got real nervous there. He assumed it was a troll.
This whole thing is complete.
Or was he trying to force us off his own trail?
To keep shit from reaching the woodlands.
He's
Jack,
getting
I don't
frisky
know.
with the look-alike
You're
of
a
his
You're supposed to have darts
assistant.
And I normally do, but who knows where the fuck they went to after.
This guy. I guess you can't grow your arm back, huh?
Come on, Holly. I need entertainment.
You want some more? One arm?
This'll do.
You need to talk to Holly.
Holly, you got a minute?
Why?
Please, Holly. It's important.
Miss White, I heard you had kind of a strange morning.
It's been kind of a strange morning for everyone, I think.
Guy's a little weird.
Every time I see this guy, he seems to lose weight. It's amazing. It really is. He loses weight and yet somehow keeps all the muscle.
Jack.
Wolfie, my dear, how are you?
Go climb a beanstalk.
Because, you know, we were just talking about you. All of us. At the bar, here.
I just need to talk to Holly. Privately.
All right, just give us a second first. I'm dying to hear about the body that came out of the East River this morning. It was a fable, right? Oh, everyone knows.
Tweedledee was just here.
He said it looked like Snow White.
Crane.
Tweedledee said you arrested him for no earthly reason. Kept him locked in the cellar all fucking night. He said you tortured him. Which, I don't know, that seems like a breach of your legislative duties. Bigby, come on. You can't be so dumb as
Jack,
to...
find the off button, now!
What is it with you two? You and Gran are all, let's get a posse together when there's no one around. But as soon as the big bad wolf walks in,
Why is
your
Jack
tails
such
go
a
between your legs.
douchebag?
He fucking maimed you. Aren't you pissed? Cat got your nerve? What happened?
What happened? I'm tired is what happened.
Tired of what?
Of trouble, Jack. I'm sick and tired of trouble. I don't want any more.
Jack, back
What?
off.
Bigby, look. 2 Fables are dead. And shit, Gren's sister...
Holly's sister.
Holly's sister has been missing for what?
Wait,
2
what?
days now? And we haven't heard word one about it from anyone. Hey, easy! Ah, fuck! What'd I do? It's an honest question.
I'm not gonna push him all the way. I guess I could have.
Gone up a beanstalk, Jackie boy.
Gren, you gotta learn some new lines. Let me tell you.
Let me tell you. Guess I could have heard him out more, get more information.
Actually, have there been any updates? On my sister?
I don't know how to say this to you, Holly. The woman we found in the river.
Who was it?
You know who it was.
God fucking damn it! Of course, the dear princess Snow fucking White is all safe and sound.
Chill, dude.
Where were you when we reported this weeks ago, huh? Where are you when we ever fucking need you? If you'd give 1 ounce of a shit about her, about any of us, she might have been saved. She might have been cared for. She might have been...
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry we found your sister this way, and I wish this had ended up better.
Is he gonna help us? Got nothing left.
Holly, get the fuck out of my bar.
Hey, wait.
I just want... It should have been you. It should have been you, and it wasn't.
That's not nice.
We recovered this from her personal effects. I thought you might like to have it.
I didn't know she still had this. The copper was from a dwarf mine. It's very rare and very old.
Good call.
That was decent of you.
Gren.
Yeah?
Take off for a bit, would you?
Are you sure?
Get out of here, one arm. Go try balancing on a tightrope.
I don't know that much about her life. Honestly, we didn't talk often. She was lost here in the city. She just got swept away by it.
Or was she glamored?
Do you have any idea why she'd be glamored as Snow White?
What? Oh, God. I'm sorry. That was probably about...
Think about
She was hooking to pay down debt.
Oh.
It ate me up to see her that way. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the Puddin' and Pie. The owner, Georgie, with all his fucking fees. It's a crock of shit. That's how they kept her under their thumb, really.
Holly, it's okay. If it's too much, we don't have to do this.
Georgie?
Georgie. Not the first time I've heard that name. What do you know about her?
We can just go talk to him. We've got a lead. Maybe we can take it from here.
Lily.
That's helpful. I'll check into it.
Is she... Where is she?
She's at the business office. She's taken care of.
I'm gonna have to go down there and get her. Fuck.
Please, we can handle the funeral arrangements.
No, it's a kind of... It's a formality with trolls. We burn our dead by sunrise, or... I don't know. Some old world shit will fuck your soul up.
Of course.
Okay. Good.
Let's go down to the business office and start making the necessary preparations, all right?
Sure. I don't want to be a douche.
I'll go down there now.
Like it's
See what I
evidence.
can find out
Check
from
with
the owner.
Crane.
You were good with her. I'm impressed.
It was for you.
Really. Thanks. It just made everything easier.
Oh yeah. Like night and day, Mr. Wolf. Okay, here's the strip club. I'm assuming that's where we're going. We got money. So, gonna get lots of information, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, Sheriff, what a nice surprise. I'm not sure I've seen you here before. You're always welcome, of course. Is it business or pleasure? Or both?
I've got some questions for Georgie.
Georgie Porgy.
Straight to business this time, then.
This time.
You're in luck. He's here. Come on.
We got history. Is she the bouncer?
I should warn you that Georgie does not like to be bothered when he's working. And he's in kind of a mood right now. I mean, more so than usual.
Don't care.
I don't much care how he feels about it.
Well, you two will get along just swimmingly.
Let's dance. The guy that kisses the girls and makes them cry?
Welcome to the Million Pie, where we cater to the diverse tastes of the Fable community. Your pleasure is our pleasure. Your desires are our desires.
Did you know Lily? She worked here?
My lips are sealed.
Oh!
You'd better ask Georgie.
So I think that's a curse. Hollywood.
What do you think you're doing? You look like you're trying to take a shit. Who's gonna want that? No one's gonna want that.
I can take it from here.
Good luck.
It's your face. You have to smile. You never smile. Oh, it's you.
Rated M for mature.
Keep dancing, you. I didn't say stop.
It's art. Video games are art.
For fuck's sake. You, stay right there.
Stay
Don't
right
even
there.
think about sitting down. We're not finished.
You, Georgie.
Brilliant deduction, Sheriff. What do you want then? You here for a little taste? Tell you what, come back after midnight maybe. I can hook you up.
Hook you.
Or, knowing you, she's probably not quite your style. You'd prefer someone who can take a bit of a beating. Tell me, do you prefer a stationary target?
Not
or one
here
that
for
will
that.
put up a fight?
I'm not here for that.
Oh, I'm not here for that. You just stopped in for the chips then? Jesus, Bigby, you're so corny. I love it though. No, seriously, I love it.
It's not giving me the rough answers that I've been tending towards.
Okay, alright, Sheriff. Just fucking with you. Look, I know why you're here.
Are you sure?
Listen, Sheriff.
Show my
around
cards.
here we can't afford to wait for you and your swanky pals to take an interest. We have to look out for each other. When shit happens, I hear about it. Especially if it concerns my livelihood.
In that case, I assume you knew Lily was glamored.
Of course she was, you daft git. She was a troll.
No, I mean glamored to look like another Fable.
Yeah? Well, so what? Who gives a toss? People get up to all kinds of things when nobody's watching. It's their own business.
It's sick.
Ha! That's quaint.
I didn't like any of those
Coming from
answers.
you.
The 13th floor would never provide a glamour like that. It's strictly black market stuff.
Ooh, black market is it? How exciting. This is exactly what I would expect from a thug like you. Storm in, throw around a bunch of accusations, try to scare people. But you've got fuck all to back it up.
Cool.
And we're all just meant to jump any time the wolf shows his teeth. He used to be something, you know. Now look at him.
Like a show me anything.
Anyway, even supposing she was doing a special glamour, it wasn't for me. I don't need the trouble.
For who, then?
I don't know. She had clients. Maybe one of them was into it. A lot of fucked up people in Fabletown.
Like who?
Try looking in the mirror. Anyway, now what to do with me?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna break the boombox.
Go on then. You're gonna hit me? Go ahead. That's what you want to do, right? That's what you came here for, right? That's what you like.
One more time. Who hired her?
Oh no, fuck!
I was about to punch him.
You! Take your sad fucking face where I can't see it! Bloody bastard fucking shit!
Babes.
You proud of yourself, mate? Proud of your little mess? Fuck's sake. Fuck off, Hans.
Hans?
Hold on a minute. Hans, is it?
Hans just cleans up and provides a little muscle when we need it. He's not gonna know anything about the girls and their clients or any of that. No one knows. Don't you get it? It's by design. Discretion is our guarantee, right? And the way we guarantee that is that no one knows anything they don't have to know, including me. I cover my eyes and take my cut. End of story.
Why not look it up?
What's that?
Isn't there a little book with all the stuff about the girls and all that written in it?
Fucking moron.
Show me.
There is no book. And as for you, Hans, we need to work on your communication skills and have a fairly good idea where to start.
Nope.
Hey, that's my personal property.
Tell me about the book.
Sure, go ahead. Do what comes naturally.
Tell me about the book.
You haven't got the slightest clue about anything.
Give me a clue.
Hey, now.
Cut the crap, Georgie. I want the book Hans is talking
He should know what I'm
Hans
capable
is
of.
confused. Again. Don't even think about it.
There's a third strike.
Why don't you just tell me where the book is?
Can we please not go round and round about this? There's no book. End of story.
Strike 3, dude. Hope it's his niece.
Touch that. You hear me? It's nothing to do with you.
Oh, look at that.
What's this? Looks like a floor safe.
What are the
I
odds?
wouldn't know. It was here when we moved in. I don't have a key to it. Sheriff, will you come on? Fuck's sake, I've got to open up in a few hours.
Hurt him.
Oh, was it good for you, Sheriff? Next time I'm gonna have to charge you.
Jesus, you're killing me. I'm begging you. I'll pay you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Come on, mate. Leave it. There's nothing there for you.
I'll destroy this place. Nope. I gave him 3 strikes.
This is a dance club. What the hell am I supposed to do tonight while the girls are on stage? Harmonica, kazoo, whistle a happy tune. Fucking unbelievable. Bloody come on then.
Aha!
Fucking trash my business over this bullshit. Protector of Fabletown, my ass. What a load of crap. Once again, don't get your hopes up. There's nothing in here that'll tell you anything. But it's a kick to the balls for me and my club, so we can be happy about that.
Here, this is Lily's last entry. So tell me, Georgie, who's this Mr. Smith?
Oh dear. I'm afraid it might be a fake name, Bigby.
Secrecy is sort of how this all works. Even Hans knows that.
What's 207? Room number?
I don't fucking know. Millimeters, maybe?
Don't bullshit me, Georgie. This is your book. Your girls.
I'm not their fucking secretary. I give them a stage. I give them music. I provide an erotic venue to attract and retain clients. But let's be clear on something.
Oh.
The girls make the arrangements with their clients, not me. The girls. They're the ones with the Mr. Smiths and Joneses and Mr. X types. Whatever happens outside the club, that's on them. I log the business, take my cut, and I'm out.
Take my cut.
Now, I've had quite enough of you and your bullying. Excuse me while I call your superiors to make a complaint. Hello? Business office?
Business office. Help myself. Nothing in her cubby. Faith.
Lock's been busted open.
Interesting.
Broken open, but there isn't even a lock.
Somebody's clumsy.
Gloss, compact, glitter. Faith.
Open it.
Faith, thanks for covering for me tonight. Let's talk before you go over to the apartment. Lily. Looks like they both saw one of Lily's clients.
That's why she's dead. Interesting. The plot thickens.
Excuse me.
I heard you out there. I don't remember ever seeing you here before.
I didn't have a reason to come here before.
Yeah. You're trying to place me. They used to call me the Little Mermaid. Once upon a time.
Little Mermaid? Ariel?
You have legs. Had a glamour?
No, they're real. Do you like them? They cost me a lot. My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions.
Of course you do.
Ariel?
I don't have answers. You'll have to find those yourself.
It's pronounced Ariel.
Does the number 207 mean anything to you? I assumed it was a room number, but where?
We can't talk about work.
Is your lips
This
sealed?
is a murder case.
I mean, can't. These lips are sealed.
Ah.
Discretion is our guarantee. It's how things work here.
People keep saying that.
People keep using those phrases. What does it mean?
It's a literal seal. It's a
This
curse.
is what I need to know about. Lily's last entry. Who's Mr. Smith? Where's room 207? I have to know.
These lips
are sealed.
Sheriff Wolf, would you like to make an appointment with me?
Okay.
Okay. What would I need to do?
I need 150. It's not
Ariel's,
good to be sure.
Ariel's smart. Okay. Got some money here.
Wait here for a second.
Not 207?
You'll think of something.
The open arms. This is where they met.
Enjoy your stay. I hope you find what you're looking for.
But we're we're still on, right? No, okay. Just can I get my no refunds? All right. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, hey, officer. What's that? Smelled a little. Somebody smells a little fishy here. Sorry, guys. I'm a wolf. I have a very strong nose, okay? What else we get? How much money do we have now? Can I look at my inventory? Just money. Can I even click it? Can I combine stuff? Maybe I could put the flowers into this and become whoever that is. Cola.
This shit'll kill ya.
Phone. Missing girls and a cat.
Probably repair that. If the rooms are anything like the lobby, they should cut their rates.
Please ring the bell.
Want it by the hour or for the whole night?
Beauty.
Beauty?
I work here, okay? I work the front desk. It's to help pay rent. So, now you know. I know I should have told somebody, but Beast would lose his mind if you knew. Beast is a proud man, Bigby. He wants to do right by me, and he just couldn't handle it if he knew I had to do this. So
This is clearly a rough world we live in.
You should really tell Beast. He's worried about you.
I will. I just need to in my own time. By the way, thanks for covering for me. So, what are you doing here?
Oh yeah, I kicked my ass because of it.
Oh, you have a key.
Someone else was murdered last night.
I heard.
The victim was someone who worked at the Pudding and Pie. Lily. She, come around here ever?
Oh, yes, the troll. I did see her. I mean, you know, we never really spoke, but she came off a tad intimidating.
Ever see her?
Ever see Lily with someone here? Maybe on a job?
Sometimes, but nobody I've recognized. I haven't worked here that long, though.
How about a room register? Or someone named Mr. Smith?
That's all we get here, Smiths, Jones, or Johnsons. I think the last ones are jokes.
Faith?
Ever meet a girl named Faith? Or just maybe hear that name?
I might have. I don't know. By the end of the night, it's kind of a blur with all the names. Tara, Brandy, Amber, Heather. Sorry.
Rip those people who played that game, or played this game with those names.
Have you seen Snow White down here? Or maybe somebody glamored as her?
You know, it's funny. I did see someone who I thought looked a lot like her, but she didn't say anything when she saw me, even though she knew that I saw her. I just assumed it wasn't Snow and went about my business.
I talked to Tweedledee earlier today. He mentioned you in passing. Do you know him, or his brother?
I took out a loan for back pay. It was like our third notice. And ever since then, those annoying freaks have been pestering me for the money, plus interest.
Why take out a loan from those two?
It was from the crooked man.
Beauty.
You don't know how desperate I was, Bigby. I had nowhere else to go.
Look, if this ever happens again, come see me or Snow first, all right?
I tried.
Gah, bureaucracy. Making me look bad.
Wait. It'll be better if anyone sees you that they at least see you with me, so they know that I didn't let you just wander around by yourself.
Extra adults.
5 minutes.
$15 each.
You'll see, Beauty.
Just be ready to act like I'm trying to kick you out.
That won't be hard.
Get out of here, you
Listen,
hooligan.
Bigby, I assume you'll be filing some kind of an official report or something. Which is fine, it's just that I was wondering if I need to be in it. Do you have to mention my name? I mean, it's not like Beast would ever see your report. It's just...
Don't worry about it.
I break enough rules, I don't...
I have to write down the better.
Thanks. I appreciate
I
it.
break enough rules to have to not be so formal.
Here we are. Which one was it?
This one. 207. Would they really think people would forget by this point? I mean, was it 207? I don't know. I mean, my key is for 204.
You have keys to these rooms?
I thought you had a key.
Not to this one.
Hold on, Bigby. I can't just let you go into any room you want. Seriously, what if someone found out? I could get into a lot of trouble.
You have to let me in there. This is the room, 207.
But I...
This is the room Lily was in.
Fine.
Oh yeah, persuasive skills.
That's weird. This key is supposed to open every room in the building, but it's not working.
Beauty!
Ah, shit.
Beast?
Bigby?
Oh no.
How could you do this to me?
Hold on.
No,
What?
no, wait a minute.
How could you do this? We've been together through everything. I took care of you. I love...
It's not what you think. Please.
You're cheating on me! With him?
Oh,
No,
and I'm a wolf too, so she's like...
I'm not. I'm helping him. That's all.
I'll bet! I'm sure you help each other just great! I know what this place is! I know what goes on here!
You got it wrong, dude.
Relax, Beast. It's not what you think.
Stop lying to me!
That's not what it looks like.
What the fuck is wrong with you? She's my wife!
Beast, listen to me. There's nothing going on. I'm
finally see you for who you are!
Stop! Stop it!
You told me you hadn't seen her, you fucking liar! You've been sleeping with her this whole time!
Listen to your wife. Just calm down and...
Beast!
Can we avoid this? I'm thinking not. Oh!
What the hell do you think you're doing? You aren't even listening to me! I told you! Leave it be! This is my fault!
You have to finish that. Is he blind now?
Bigby, no! Don't hurt him!
He's had enough. Don't do it, dude. Ow! Get your man! Sun's setting.
You ruined everything!
Sun's setting, big guy.
She's my... Shit, Bigby.
What have you done?
Just palling around. Guys doing what guys do.
What is this? Bigby.
Look what you did to the door! You can't just act like this whenever
Stand
you...
back. You don't want to see this.
Someone got jacked up. Shit.
Shit.
What is it? Oh my god.
Don't touch anything.
Is this?
Lily met her client here. Mr. Smith, whoever he is.
And then?
Must have happened right here.
Jesus.
Last night?
Yeah.
I was on shift last night.
On shift? Beauty, what?
I'm not a prostitute, you idiot. I work the front desk.
So that's...
Do you remember who rented this room last night?
I don't think anyone did. Not last night. Maybe they have it long term. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? It just seemed like a totally normal night. How is that even possible? There's so much blood.
Go lock the front door. Keep people out of the hallway. I need you to be sure no one comes in here. This is a crime scene, okay?
But
just do what he says. I'll
My
explain
love.
later, okay?
My beloved. That I lied to.
Bigby, what kind of a person could do something like this?
That's exactly what I'm about to try to find out.
I can't believe this.
Do all the rooms have these same clocks with the built-in cassette player?
I think so, yes.
What's the relevance of that?
Looks like she was lying down when she was killed. Flowers were already here.
How do you know that?
Blood pattern. Also, I'd say the body was dragged off the foot of the bed. There.
The body. Jesus. You could say she. Poor girl. I just can't even imagine.
Morgan here. Shut up.
We shouldn't even be in here. Do you smell something?
No.
Apple.
Just apple.
Beauty? No, that'd be too... Oh, she probably they were probably role playing. Get this again. Were they recording? Keep looking. Huh? Nothing.
What is that?
It's a book about Snow White. Or about the Monday version of her story, anyway.
The Monday version.
The whole book is about her?
Yeah.
Fiji?
What is it?
It's a Fiji apple? Made her bite the apple?
I think the apple is part of his fantasy about Snow White. That would explain the one we found on the floor.
Oh no, do you think it was poisoned?
It wasn't. I'd have smelled that. I think it's just a prop. It's here because they were acting out the scene in the book.
Of
Called
course.
it.
That makes perfect sense. They were acting out the thing with her stepmother and the apple, which is really creepy when you think about it. You know,
Was
she
it another
almost
female?
died when...
I need to investigate the rest of the room. It's gonna give me another puzzle, maybe. Was she breathing?
Why is she in a glass coffin?
This is the part where she's in a deep sleep, but they think she's dead.
Oh no. What? What is it?
Just looking at this page with Snow in the coffin, I think Smith may have an obsession with death.
He's obsessed with snow and obsessed with death. Oh my god. That
I think maybe I should have said that it looks just like it because the
She
flowers.
just needed the money. She could have been anyone. How did she wind up here? I mean, not exactly here, but just how does a person...
We can't know the answer to that. Every situation is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, had all of them. Fiji, Red Delicious, Empire. How about Honey Crisp? Nobody? Honey Crisp apples? Is it Honey Crisp? She breathing. Yeah, I might have messed that one up.
She must have been so scared.
It's a huff and puff.
I thought you were the only one who smoked that crap brand.
Apparently not.
Hey now.
Maybe she didn't
Brought
see it coming.
wine.
Classy.
It's that wine. It's the wine that the flying monkey stole from the guy. It's Ichabod. For my arrival. That's where we play it. They put this on.
Bigby, this? I think I heard this music last night. It was playing pretty loudly for a while and then stopped in the middle. I didn't think twice about it at the time. I mean, you hear all kinds of things around here, and I guess I've already gotten used to blocking them out.
Could have covered up the sound of the murder.
Good heavens. Somebody in here been just watching us this whole time.
Someone's been rough with this dress. It's torn.
Oh no, she must have been wearing it. He killed her and then he took it back off?
No, there's no blood on it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It must have been torn some other time.
Oh no, there's more? What? What now?
This is the same dress as the one in the book about snow. I think Smith was dressing Lily up.
Connected evidence.
To recreate the snow from the book.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to say the flowers look like
It's the same
it.
dress. It's another match to what's in the book.
Another match.
God, I'm just having trouble processing all of this. This guy has some kind of weird snow obsession, but then there's this other stuff too. He's got a death fixation. That doesn't bode well for anybody.
Maybe not.
I hope you're
The
just
death
about
stuff.
through. I don't really want to stay in here any longer.
feel like she shouldn't be here because she's gonna spread these things as rumors to everyone else. Qu'est-ce que c'est? It's gonna be pictures. Uh-oh.
Are those pictures of the dead girl? How do you know?
I'm in this one. It was taken last winter.
Oh no. Bigby. This kind of stalking, it doesn't just stop by itself. Trust me, I know about this firsthand. He'll keep trying to get closer and closer.
His stand-in for Snow is gone now, so...
The next step closer. What is it?
It's Crane.
Ah, gross. Called it.
He could be after you now.
Good. I am dying to get my
Don't
hands
stop
on that
like a stone.
disgusting weasel.
I'm really starting to like you, Sheriff. You're not afraid to be a complete bastard.
Obviously, there will have to be some changes.
Hello, Bigby.
Take care of it, Bigby, or I'll take care of it for you.
Excuse me?
Jesus Christ, Bigby. Is that you?
Roar. How did you respond to Crane about Snow's death? You and 12.8% of players accused him of not caring about her? Funny thing is, I mean, that's... I don't know. Don't kill him. How did you treat... It depends on what he says. If he says enough for me to kill him, I'm gonna kill him. But it depends. He, like, it was kind of like that scene in the thing where it was like he was kind of pushing my buttons, and then he was like, "And you're responsible." And I was like gonna hit him, but then we got interrupted by Snow. How do you treat the murder suspect? You and 37.6% of players forced him to talk. Really? People would kind of let him slide? Did you let Snow come with you to the trip trap? 91.9% of players let her make her own decision. That's a lot of people on the same side of that. How did you handle Georgie Porgy? You and 31% hit him. Did you keep punching Beast? He was down. 77.8% did not hit Beast a second time. It's not as many as the first chapter. Interesting. So that went a little faster than yesterday's, but I don't think we have time for another because it's already at 2:20 a.m. for me. So we'll call it here. Maybe tomorrow I can be on earlier, and then we can, or today I can be on earlier, and we can figure out. We can maybe knock out the next two chapters really quickly. Oh, Ichabod. I had a suspicion. I don't know what it was. There was some point where I was like, it was when he said she was with a troll, obviously, and then we kind of it was like everybody was like, okay, what is this? And then there was something else. There was something. What was the one thing else? That was the first clue that like popped out in my head as something out of place, and then there was something else, and it was like, wait a minute. Oh, I thought back to the Thong, I think. And then I was like, wait a minute. And the whole thing started piecing itself together. But yeah, that was actually pretty good. Pretty good chapter there. Things are starting to move. Story's starting to develop. We gotta place ourselves. I'm still not sure he meant to kill her, unless what we're saying we assumed about his obsession with death is correct. I want to say I should actually said it looked just like the thing. But hello? But then it also begs the question, why did he kill her, and if he killed her? It looks like he killed her. His reaction. If it didn't give us that, I would have suspected maybe somebody killed her while they were like sleeping, or while he was out of the room and he's being framed. There's a possibility of that. Still not 100%, but I feel like based on his reaction that we got to see in like in a little omniscient view, he's our #1 suspect right now. Which makes me feel good for not pointing fingers at anybody else. I was only ever chasing down people to try to get more information. Got rough when I needed to. I think I started playing. It was funny because in the beginning of this play session, I was talking about how I like how he enables me to play more aggressively as a character in these kind of games. But today I actually played a little more conservative. But then I was trying to play from a perspective of his care for Snow White. And so it looks like Snow White's gonna be pretty pretty aggroed in the next chapter, and I think I'm gonna be right there with her. We're gonna just get this thing hit on, even though it looks like maybe killing him might do something. I don't know, spoilers, but we'll see tomorrow. Interested in finishing this out either tomorrow or probably more likely Thursday. When I say tomorrow and Thursday, I meant Wednesday, Thursday. We should probably finish it in between those 2 days. Then we'll see what we're gonna play next week. But if you've been watching this on YouTube, and it's been updated, you can click these two thumbnails and see me play the Invisible Ink. Nice little strategy game, tactical strategy game with the contingency plan DLC, and then yesterday's play session of the first chapter of The Wolf Among Us. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good rest of the week. I'm out of here.